Welcome, 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 welcome to the Mind Fog Podcast.
Woo!
Yay! I have a fucking fire friend on the podcast today. Her name is Lisa. Hi,
Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Lisa. Same
So
here,
fun.
girl. How are you doing today, girl? I love your shirt. I know I said that before
Thank,
I pressed record, but I gotta
yeah,
say it again.
thank you. Thank you. I have a pretty bold personality, so I like it to come out in my style here and there. So I am good. I am doing good. I am, just hustling, bustling, and also taking the time to pause in between the hustle bustle because that's uber important. So, in between running around this morning, I took a second to kind of
Yes.
pause and do some thinking too.
Yes, that's good. To start off the show, I wanted to ask you something on a very light note.
Yeah,
What
let's
does
do it.
Lisa love to do for fun?
Oh, love. So let's see, a lot of different things. I'm an adventure junkie. So when I have an opportunity to get out of my comfort zone and just chase something fun, adrenaline based, like I will do that. But I also love to sing. I've been singing since I was a
Oh,
kid. I'd find opportunities to sing and then have my kids sing with me and have dance parties and all the things. So,
wait, maybe you said I love to sing. My heart just fluttered. What kind of songs? Like, can you just sing like a short verse for us, like real quick, if you
can I
don't
what?
mind? Can you sing like a short verse?
Oh my gosh. Oh, what do we want to sing? I don't know. I mean, are you going to sing with me?
Uh, not to
If
put you on
I'm
the
doing it,
spot.
you're doing it too. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. What's your favorite song that's been coming to you like recently?
I mean, I love the I love the Alleluia song. That one's really beautiful. I don't know if you know that one.
No, I
But
don't.
otherwise, um, something like Sunday morning rain was falling. Like get some
God.
Maroon 5 in there,
Oh
shake it up.
no. Oh my God, your voice, Lisa. Oh my God.
I know, I love it.
Oh,
I enjoy it. I really, really do. I feel like it makes me happy. I connect with music very deeply.
oh
Um,
wow.
I'm someone, I have a husband that doesn't hear any of the words in music, just hears like the rhythm and the beat, right? I only center into the words and the messaging. So for me, music carries just such power and has helped me through many parts of life. So I think that's truly why I just enjoy singing and listening to music so much. But
Oh my
fun fact,
God.
now
Oh,
you
I
know.
fucking love it. First of all, thank you so much for choosing to share your beautiful voice with
Oh,
us.
thanks.
I am curious though, what has been the most um adrenaline junkie adventure you've been on recently that you love to share?
Well, this one was really fun. I went to Turks and Caicos with my husband and my two kids, and I had the opportunity to jump off of the bow of a shipwrecked ship. So well, I had to climb up the ladder, and my kids and my husband were back in the boat, way down in the where the water was. And I had to climb through like the captain's quarters, which was fully rusted. Everything was just full of rust until I got to the top of the ship. And I looked down and I was like, my heart was just pounding, right? Because I didn't realize how far up it was until I got up there and I'm looking at the ocean and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't, but my kids are down there like, go mama, go mama, go mama. And I was like, Lisa, this is it. Like you got it. You're the superhero here. Like you got to go. And so I jumped off, and of course I had to jump like feet first and as straight and as you possibly could. And I was plugging my nose, but the impact of the water hit so hard that I cut the side of my nose with my nail from.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
I came back up, and they're like, "Why are you bleeding?" I'm like, "Where am I bleeding?" Your face. I'm like, oh, but then I got in the boat and they're like, Mom, But I think I face parts of life like that where it is like just jump in feet first, like you know what? Like I thought about it this way. Like if I go out, at least it's gonna be really fucking cool.
Fuck yeah.
Like it's gonna be cool. You only live once. I hate to shy away from the things that I'm scared of, so I usually jump into them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck yeah. That leads me to my next question,
Yeah.
Lisa. How does Lisa show compassion and kindness in her everyday life to herself, to people around her? How does that show up in your life?
Yeah. Every morning, when I am just gently starting to wake up, I usually feed myself just like positive affirmations and try to highlight the beautiful parts of myself and honestly practice gratitude too. So one of them is like I am love and light. Today I will share my love and light with others and love and light will come back to me in return, right? So very much centered around like remember who you are even though the world can sometimes be harsh, dark, whatever is coming your way, remember that you were love and light, and that's what should go out no matter what. So I try to just remember that from the very beginning of the day, like before I even put my feet out of my bed. That is every morning for the last year at least has happened. And then with my family, I wake my boys up every morning with the good morning, boys. It's time to wake up. Good morning, my beautiful, brilliant, kind boys. Like, I love to feed them in that kind of state of sleep where they're coming out of it. Just feed them the
Yes.
positivity and highlight how amazing they are. So they start the day with that instead of starting the day with something tough or, I'm someone that really likes to tell people what they mean to me. I really like to show it in ways of like showing up or popping up or telling someone I'm thinking about them or whatever it is. I never want to keep something quiet to keep someone guessing. I want them to
Mm,
know without even having to think about it.
thank you. I really, really appreciate that. I wanted
Yeah.
to ask you, Lisa, from your perspective, what does it mean to be a human being without conditions?
Oh boy. Well, this is like the pattern I've been breaking, I think, for like the
Mm.
last year, right? Is all of the expectations that surround us or the thought processes that we were fed from external factors. Um, I think it's giving yourself grace, and I think it's getting back to the core of who we are,
Mm.
right? Like, who are we truly, like, without the external noise?
Yeah.
And for me, this last year has been very transformational in that space because I've come to realize that a lot of who I was built to be wasn't truly me. It was
Mm.
shaped by someone telling me what success looks like or a family figure saying like you're not good enough for this and then me
Mm.
fighting to do it to show them and prove it
Mm.
that I am good enough and I am strong enough and all of that and that really kind of shaped the trajectory of my life until now I've stopped that process and
Hell
worked
yeah.
on saying like who is Lisa at her core like
Right.
without the outside noise who am I and I'm sure you've done a lot of that work too.
Yeah.
It's very
Wow.
impactful and it's honestly like it's not comfortable at all. It is very uncomfortable. You're basically getting back to like being a kid again and like
Yes.
remembering who you were then and what you dreamt of and what lit your soul on fire and because a lot of that is still with me. It just kind of
Yeah.
got pushed down by others and
Yeah.
society's expectations.
Yeah. Actually, I love this. Actually leads me to my next question. I'm gonna play like an imaginative game with Wonu and Lisa. Me and you are in a room right now,
Okay.
and 5-year-old Lisa opens the door and walks up to you, Lisa. She's looking at your eyes. What would you tell her?
Oh, I would tell her, hey, you know that you can do it. Like deep down, you know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. And you're a fiery spirit, right? So don't let anyone tell you that that's a bad thing. Most of your gifts are embodied in that boldness and in that fire and in that you may hear people say you're too loud, you're too much. You need to make yourself small and never make yourself small to make others feel comfortable. I think that's what I tell her.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Leads me to my last question. We all have like peaks and valleys in our lives, right? So when Lisa is in a valley type of situation in her life, do you have any quote that just like keeps you going even when it feels like the storm is never going to end that you love to share with us?
Yeah, so I'm also a big Harry Potter fan.
I didn't know that.
I am
Me
huge.
too.
Love
That's so cool.
I love, love, love Harry Potter. I grew up obviously like with that and kind of taking the knowledge, and now when I reread the books or I rewatch the movies, like there's so many nuggets that I really didn't understand when I was younger that I pull with me. But I love my favorite quote of all time is Albus Dumbledore's "The happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light." And that sticks with me always because there are times life comes with constant adversity. Like people will sometimes be waiting for life just to be good. Like I just need to get through this thing so that life is good on the other end. Surprise. There's going to be challenges that arise. There's going to be conflict. There's going to like their life can be very turbulent, but at the end of the day, even in that darkness, like you have the power to turn on the light because you have the power of perspective. You have the power of gratitude. You have the power, and what you focus on is what you become. So I always remember to think about that. Even, I mean, I'm human. I have days that are hard, just like everyone else, right? Even though I try to be as optimistic as I can. And when that happens, I really try to center in on the like, but what are you looking at? And is it really what's happening, or are you just focusing in on the darkness or on the negative when you have so much around you that's so beautiful? Let's switch the script and change the perspective. So I think that is something I carry always. Like will be my next tattoo. It's already being drafted. So
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's my next step. Told my husband, I'm like, this is happening. It's being sketched and it'll be ready to rock. It's that
for real?
meaningful for me. I think it has that much power.
Wow. Wow. You know
Yeah,
what? Please make sure, girl, make sure you send me a picture of the tattoo once
I
you're done.
will.
You know, I love me a good tattoo.
Yes, I know. I love it. I love it. I think it's meaningful enough for me to put there permanently. I'd be happy to
Fuck
have
yeah.
it.
Do you have any other tattoos or
I do. Yeah.
which one is your favorite?
So I have one on my middle back. And it is so when I this is actually really cute. When I was pregnant with each one of my boys, my husband took strips of their heart traces when I was pregnant, and I didn't know. So he kept the first one and didn't tell me, and then after I had our second son, he gave them both to me, and he's like, "I had these for you. I thought you would appreciate them." And of course, I was like a blobbery, sobby mess. And I'm like, "Oh my god." That's so beautiful. And he had a necklace made with their heart traces on. So what I did was I took like a blip of each one of their heart traces, and then I have one with an L for my first son's name, and then it goes in his trace, and right below it is a C with the heart trace. So there's like two long lines of like their initial and trace that happens on my upper back. So I love it. I know. Very
Okay.
unique. Very
Whoa.
deep. Very deep.
Very. I don't even have the words to respond.
It was very deep. It was very thoughtful, and that obviously shows the partner that I have. And
Yeah.
we are both like we both really lean into that together, and in even like preemptively thinking through how we can make each other happy. And it may not, so just show that he kept that for 3.5 years. So
Whoa.
like that was him thinking 3.5 years out how he could bring joy to my life. That is
Shout
that is
out
and
to your
that
partner. partner.
That's a true partner. That's a true partnership. And we worked very hard.
Whoa.
We've been together for 20 years and we've worked very, very, very hard. We love each other very much, but it also comes with real life. And, but I love, the moments where we show up for each other like that. And we really want to see joy from each other and we work to do that. So, yeah.
3 years, girl. I can't even keep a secret for 1 hour. Like, what the fuck?
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, you can imagine like just the flood of emotions and it was so beautiful. But I think, yeah, it just that truly shows how much you can love someone else
Yeah.
when you're so dedicated to creating those moments for each other. And that's how I feel. I know I have my soulmate, and I knew it since I was 18. So, I mean, a little kid, I knew I could feel it. Like I could feel the energy of that 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness. You know what? You
That's
guys,
a
you've
whole
been
nother conversation. Round two. We'll have to get back together on that front.
you've been together for 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years. We've been married for almost 16.
Well,
Mhm.
okay. This question just came up intuitively. What
Yeah.
is the one lesson of being together with someone, one person, the same person for 20 years that, this marriage or partnership has taught you over like the span of 2 decades?
Um, I think that it's taught me to learn each other as we grow and to not assume that who we were last year is who we are today because life experiences continue to change us and evolve us as humans. And I think my husband and I had a really big kind of awakening a few years ago when I perceived like his love language as gift giving. When we were 18, 20 years old, that was his love language. I would buy him shoes and he would be like oh my gosh, she loves me so much, right? And then we 10, 12, 15 years down the line, we kind of had got into a very deep discussion. And because, of course, life happened, and it was like, where is there a disconnect here? Where are we? We need to figure it out. And I was like, well, what is it that makes you feel loved? Like, I'm buying you these things that I know that you love. And he's like, well, actually, I think that has shifted. And I was like, really? And he's like, if I had to lean into something now, I believe that the way I feel loved is through acts of service, like being
Mm,
thought about and helping take something off my plate or do this, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't know that. I wish I would have known that this whole time because I want to love you the way that you feel loved.
right.
And not just thinking like who you married or who your partner was years ago is who we will stay.
Mm,
And to keep checking in with each other
right,
and
right.
understand where we're growing so that we can learn how to love each other better as we continue changing in life and we evolve.
Right. Oh, thank you. That is some wisdom and nugget there, girl. Thank you.
It takes a
Thank
lot
you.
of
Thank you.
work, like it takes a lot of work, but it's worth it. Like especially if you're in a healthy relationship with someone you
Right.
really deeply care about.
Right.
It's worth the work because you have a companion that values you and will stick. I mean, he's my best friend. Like he can finish my sentences and I can finish his. Our brains are neurologically seriously connected at this point. I'm like, get out of there! Get out of my head! But that's so beautiful. What a
Yes.
beautiful thing. I feel very blessed and very honored. I know he
Oh,
does too. So
girl, I am happy for you, man. You have a
thank you.
beautiful family. Of
Thank you.
course, that's why gratitude every day shows up, and you're like, man, my life is beautiful. My
Yeah.
life is amazing. Like, so thank you for seeing that you have an amazing family around you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Uh, Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out to share this moment with me. I don't take this for granted. I really fucking appreciate you in my life. I
I
appreciate
appreciate you.
I appreciate your ripple in this world. I appreciate your light, your fucking fire. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lisa. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you. And to
Ditto.
every To every other like beautiful human being listening, when it gets dark, when it gets confusing, please come back to some compassion and kindness for yourself.
Yes, I agree. I love it so much. Thank you for doing this important work. And
Thank you.
your light has a major ripple effect. So keep it up. I love to feel it. I love to see it, and I'm so grateful for you
Thank
always.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.